Sun in the first house. So let's talk about it. So now, what does the sun rule? The sun rules our identity, sense of self, our personality. The first house has to do with image, body, and appearance. So when you have your sun in the first house, that means that your whole identity is associated with your image, body, and appearance. Your whole identity is associated also with your attitude towards life. The first house has to do with our attitude towards life. So these people, when they have sun in the first house, they strongly identify with, their attitude towards life. They strongly identify with their image. They strongly identify with their body and their appearance. Also, these people tend to have the personality of Aries because Aries rules the first house, right? So let's say, for example, you have sun in the first house, but you're a Pisces. So you're going to be more of an Aries-like Pisces because you have your Pisces sun in the first house, right? So that's how it works. And not only that, you tend to see this placement in the placements of like life coaches. For example, when I think of someone like Tony Robbins, I think of someone who has like a very strong first house placements. Like he probably has a first house stellium. Tony Robbins is a very famous motivational speaker. So yeah, I would assume someone who has this goes on to be a life coach, someone involved in fitness and looking good, like someone who goes on to be a model. What else? Also somebody who, is just very passionate. Someone who has that Aries entrepreneurial energy, right? Someone who has this, they tend to go on to become entrepreneurs, right? Because they identify with that Aries-like energy of being self-reliant, independent, doing their own thing. Now, you got to consider the other placements in the chart, right? Because let's say you have sun in the first house. So yes, you strongly identify with your image, body, and appearance. But if you have like a lot of Taurus or Cancer in your chart, you may struggle with your weight. So you actually eat a lot, and then it makes you put on weight, which affects your image, body, and appearance, and then that affects your identity. Because I remember I worked with a client before, and she had her sun in the first house, but she would be very inconsistent with her training and her fitness, so she would gain weight, and then her identity would suffer, right? So with these people, your whole identity and sense of self is strongly attached to your image, body, and appearance, right? So that's all I got for you. Sun in the first house. If you have this placement, comment down below and let me know if this sounds about right as far as having sun in the first house. Hey you, did you like this video? If so, consider booking an astrology reading with me, Z the Astrologer, at astrologyztv.com. The link is in the description. I look forward to meeting you. Thank you for watching the video. Take care.